Can I see the doctor?
Hi, yes, is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, can you please fill this out and may I have your ID and insurance card, please? Thank you.
All done.
Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Here's your insurance and ID. Please have a seat. Mr. Alexander?
Yes.
Hi, can you please follow me?
Yes.
Are you okay? Do you need anything?
Okay.
Okay. So I see this is your first time in our clinic?
Yes.
Okay, and I see you came here because you've been having a cough and chills.
Yes.
We checked your fever. You have a high fever too?
Yes.
Okay, and when did that start?
It's been going on for about 3 days. It just came out of nowhere.
I'm just writing the notes for the doctor and he'll be the one evaluating you, okay?
Okay.
So I'll take your vitals
Okay.
and check your fever first. So you said- Okay, it's 101.5, that's pretty high. Let me do your blood pressure. I'm taking your blood pressure and your oxygen saturation right here. It's 130 over 90, not that high. And your oxygen is 89%, which is supposed to be 99. It's a little scary, but it's not that bad.
Am I gonna die?
No, not yet. We all will one day. Okay, so I'm gonna actually also check your reflexes, Leon, to see if you have any inflammation. Could you please open your mouth? Okay. Say ah. Okay. Exactly. Thank you. I'll put all your information and you can go ahead and wait outside again and the doctor will call you shortly.
All right. Thank you.
So here's the gown you're gonna put on and just wait for the doctor in this room and once you're ready, open the door and the doctor will come by.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Come in.
Hello, hi Alex.
Hi.
Your name is Alex. Okay, I am Dr. Cameron. How are you today?
Not so good.
I'm so good. Okay, let me just look at your chart. Okay, I see you are coughing. Is it a dry cough or is a productive cough?
What do you mean?
What
do you mean productive?
Like your cough is like has a mucus or is bloody or is kind of dry?
It's mucus. It's mucus, I think.
It's mucus. Do you know what color is that? Like it's yellow, it's like clear, or is that rusty?
Yeah, it's more rust.
It's more
Yeah.
rusty. Okay. I'm gonna check your chest. I'm gonna listen to your chest. Take a deep breath. How long have you been coughing?
It's been going on for like 3 days.
3 days.
Yes.
I see here in upper right there is a cracking. Okay, let me check your nose too and your ear also. Okay, do you mind if I check your ear? Okay. Do you want me to pull back your ear or are you gonna do it by yourself?
You can do it. Right?
Yeah, is that okay? check on this side too.
Okay. Ah, Doc, that hurt it. No.
Serious?
No.
Where do you get pain? No? You're okay?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. Okay, at this time, I just did your physical exam and I'm gonna have you go with the nurse to get some lab work, okay?
Okay.
And then we're gonna discuss about your case after the lab done. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming to me. Yeah, hello?
Hi, Doc.
Yeah, hi.
So I just did the lab test and the X-rays and stuff on LH, and the guy you were just with 10 minutes ago.
Just let me pull up his file. Okay, what did you find in the lab?
So the results were not great. For the X-ray lab, the chest X-ray, I found consolidation of the right upper lobe. And he told me that you actually heard something there too, like crackled or
it's
something.
in upper right side.
Yeah.
I heard the crackle.
Okay, so the lab technician or the X-ray person said it's a lobar. The radiologist said it's a lobar pneumonia. Like that's what you could see in there, the consolidation. There's also his lab, like the blood lab and stuff, showed that he has leukocytosis. And we also did him the sputum gram stain, which showed a large, elongated gram-positive cocci in pairs and chains. So that was his stuff. And if you don't mind, if I could help you diagnose it so I could practice.
For sure, because I have the diagnosis in my mind and I would like to know, like, what do you think?
Yeah, I would love to help you too, because
for sure.
I'm gonna get ready to diagnose people. Okay, so based on the signs and symptoms we found, which was his fever 101.5 and his oxygen 89, and the crackles you heard in the lung field, and then he had rib pain with deep breathing. There's also a productive cough, fever, and chills for like 3 days. And then with the lab results that we just talked about, I think he has some kind of pneumonia. And I'm like iffy about which one it is, but I think it would be the streptococcus pneumonia, since what gives it out was his phlegm being a rusty color. Am I on the right track?
Wow, Monica, I'm so impressed of you, seriously.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad that your diagnosis is correct, but I will show you a video that is going to help you to understand more about the streptococcus pneumonia. Monica, let me show you the video, okay?
Perfect.
Just come here. Okay, how are you feeling so far?
Not good.
Not good? Okay, Oleg, I got your lab result and also your X-ray, and it says here that you have pneumonia, especially the streptococcus pneumonia.
So what does that mean?
Okay, it's something related to your lung, and it's spread out like with the illness people, like you got it from different people. And especially because you're old, 64 years old, it's common for old people.
And his living space is a nursing home, so
Yeah.
you
And
probably got it from someone there.
And about your disease, I'm gonna let the student doctor to explain it to you more.
Okay.
Okay. So you could have prevented this disease. I mean, I know you have it now, but you could help someone you know, especially if you have grandchildren, because young kids get it a lot too. By having them get the vaccinations. There's two kinds. There's the pneumococcal conjugate vaccine, and this one is it protects you like 13 types of the bacteria, which would cause severe streptococcus pneumonia. There's also another one which is pneumococcal polysaccharide vaccine, and that one protects you against 23 of those bacteria. For you now, for your case, in order to manage this disease, there's antibiotics that could be taken to treat the pneumococcal disease. However, you can't take them for a long time because the bacteria gets antibiotic resistant. So no matter how much you take of them, it could not, like, it won't make you feel better because they got used to the antibiotics. So we will keep going with the treatment, and we'll, like, the more it gets used to it, we'll give you, like, more specific antibiotic against that bacteria. Things you should also work on, you should work on your nutrition. Do you smoke at all? Because I think I seen on your paper that you do some smoking. Okay, so you need to quit. No smoking, because this is what's, no smoking, nothing at all. No, not on the weekends and not every day.
I know it's hard, but you have to quit your smoking. That's the main thing first.
Yeah.
You guys have some kind of smoking cessation class? So.
We can get you some resources to help you. I'll do it with you after. You also need to work on your diet. I never really asked how was your diet, but you need to start eating more healthy, more vegetables, more fruits, stuff like that.
Ask your wife to cook more, like healthy food.
So another way for the treatment too, since your case is not as severe, we will give you penicillin V. If it was severe, it would have been penicillin G. You don't have to know that. That's just extra information. And there is something called erythromycin, which has been shown to work well on these penicillin resistant. Like I told you earlier, the antibiotic builds on the resistance. So that erythromycin work well with those bacteria that already built the resistance. So you could continue on showing progress on your feeling better. Okay?
Okay, good job, Monica. And I'm gonna explain you more about your problem and disease. Okay, that's a healthy lung now, and behind your lung, inside your lung, on this lobe on the right side above, you have a conservation, and there's a fluid here. That's why you have a problem here. And as Monica said, like, you're gonna have to use the antibiotic, and
We'll follow up with you whenever. With the nurse outside will tell you when is your next appointment to check if you're progressing or if you to prescribe you more antibiotics or whatever.
Okay.
And if you need anything, please don't hesitate. Call us at any time. We'll be there.
yeah, just give us a call.
Thank you.
We won't let him go on vacation until we make sure you're okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Hope you feel better. The end.